Hello everyone, yes, I'm actually keeping true to my word and getting yet another video up on the channel, as I've been meaning to do, because I kept saying I was going to get 2 videos up a week, and I kind of failed slightly, so I'm finally trying to do this, and today it is going to be another load of questions, and this today is going to be the 50 questions you've never been asked tag questions thing. So without any further ado, and hopefully my voice will sort of hold out as well, let's get into this. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a bit weird. I've somehow caught a cold or something, even though the sun's up, so I've been sneezing quite a lot and my voice might sound a bit weird. Anyway, let's do this, shall we? What's your favourite candle scent? Never really thought about it. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Mercedes Lander of Kitty. I say that because I've had the pleasure of meeting her at a Kitty gig many years ago, and she was absolutely lovely. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Let's go with Devin Townsend, or Bernsey Bell, or what's his bleeding name? Guy who plays like Aquaman, because he seems like a cool bloke. How old do you think you will be when you get married? Honestly, when I was growing up, I used to think I'd be married by now. Oh boy, was I wrong. I've just turned 36, so I don't know. 48? I really don't know. Do you know a hoarder? You're speaking to someone with about 2,000 CDs, 500 DVDs, and a ridiculous amount of Xbox 360, Xbox One and PS4 games. So I think if I know myself then, yeah, me. Can you do a split? Nope, not in the slightest. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? Christ. 6? I honestly don't remember. How many oceans have you swam in? 1. Yeah, 1, because I can't swim. How many countries have you been to? 2. England and Australia. Is anyone in your family in the army? Nope. What would you name your daughter if you had one? Talona. What would you name your son if you had one? No idea. Never thought about it, to be honest with you. What's the worst grade you got on a test? I think I got an E or an F, and I think it was for French. And I'll be honest, most of that French GCSE test, yeah, I wasn't good at French, so I answered most of it in English. But just put the word "le" every now and again. What was your favourite TV show when you were a child? Apparently The Incredible Hulk. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? Oh, God knows. I hardly remember last week, let alone when I was 8. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games or Twilight series? Absolutely not. No. No interest in Twilight whatsoever. Hunger Games, like the films, but same with Harry Potter, like the films, but yeah, won't really interest me books wise. Would you rather have an American accent or British accent? Well, I'm doomed with one of the worst possible British accents, being from Essex as it is, but I'm kind of okay with my accent, to be honest with you. Did my mother go to college? Not a clue. Are my grandparents still married? No. Unfortunately, they're both dead, but they broke up long before. Have I ever taken karate lessons? No. I remember wanting to, but it just sort of never happened. Do I know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes. He is the current singer for Five Finger Death Punch, I do believe. First amusement park you've been to? Amusement park. Probably Adventure Island here in Southend, when it was still Peter Pan's Adventure Island. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Japanese. I don't know why, just Japanese. Do you spell the colour as grey, G-R-E-Y, or grey, G-R-A-Y? Well, for one, I would spell colour with a U in it. God damn you, Americans. I'll spell it G-R-E-Y. Is my father bald? Yes. Guess where I got my hair from? Do I know any triplets? No, I don't. I don't think. No. Do I prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Well, I've only seen one of them, and that is Titanic, and I saw it at the cinema. Slightly ashamed to admit that. Have I ever had Indian food? Yes, I believe so. Name my favourite restaurant. Oh, Tangs is quite nice. There's Tangs, or I think is it East? No, some sort of Chinese buffet place up the top of town is quite nice as well. Have I ever been to Olive Garden? Nope, don't even know what that is. Do I belong to any warehouse stores? Nope. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Well, as I have a sister, I'd imagine I would have been Amy. So, if I have a nickname, what is it? Probably unrepeatable. I dread to think what people would nickname me. Who's my favourite person in the world? I've got a very, very tight-knit sort of group of good mates, so couldn't really pick a favourite on that one. I know, cop-out answer. Would I rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? Now, I've lived in both. And these days, probably more of a rural area, although I do kind of get the wish to sort of want to live in London every now and again, so there we go. Can you whistle? Yes, I can. Do you sleep with a nightlight? No, I sleep with a hippo like everyone else. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Absolutely not. Do you take any pills or medication daily? Nope. What medical conditions do you have? I am one of those lucky sods who has asthma. Now cue 10 minutes of wheezing. How many times have I been to the hospital? It's something like 6 times because of the asthma, because I've had it quite bad a few times, and twice due to an actual injury. One which was my nose being smashed by my friend at the time's forehead when we were 6, and the other time was because another friend of mine jumped on the back of my leg and my muscle just went nope. So yeah, I had to go to the hospital to check that one. Oh no, 3 times, sorry. Another one was when at a place called the Pink Toothbrush, which was having a metal night, Rage Against the Machine came on. What song was it? It might have been Bomb Track, or no, Killing the Name Off probably, because Pink Toothbrush does not change its goddamn set list. But yeah, I was headbanging. I got pushed forward, so I was a bit closer to my friend than I realised. So he came down during a headbang. I went up. We connected. I ended up with one of his teeth sort of embedded in the back of my skull. So I needed my head literally glued back together. That was fun. Have I ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes, I own Finding Nemo. Not a big Disney fan at all, but the Pixar movies sometimes do work for me. Where do you buy your jeans? I don't really have jeans anymore. I wear combats more than anything else. What's the last compliment you got? Someone told me I was really, really good looking. That person was clearly blind. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? No, every now and again I will, but no. What flavour tea do you enjoy? Tea flavour. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? 3. 1 for work, like posh shoes, a pair of trainers, and a pair of boots. I did have a pair of New Rocks, but they don't fit me anymore for some strange reason. I think they got a bit knackered during the move as well. What religion will you raise your children to practice? There. The religion of believing in yourself and music. You know, because actual organised religion is the most shittest of balls. It's utter crap. If you're religious, you know, well done. You found a faith you believe in. That's up to you. For me, can't stand it. It causes too many problems. And any religion that sort of excludes anyone is bullshit. Which is why, like, when it comes to Christian religions, I'm like, fuck off. Basically, because if you're telling me that this person won't go to this amazing place when they die called heaven just because they're gay, yeah, you can fuck off. How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? 5, 6, 7? I don't know. And finally, why do I have a Tumblr? Because it was a promotional tool at the time for my radio show, and I'm a massive perv. No. And I don't know, I don't really use my Tumblr. I haven't used it in a fairly long time. I think I went on there once to see what it was, and it was full of lots of, well, you know what Tumblr is, so let's go like that. So there you have it, that is 50 questions you've never been asked. The YouTube tags it was. I'm going to tag the one the Attic Ghost to do this as well, although he'll probably ask me for the link, which I will give to him. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back soon with either music review, another one of these type of vlogs, or some kind of ranked thing, or I might actually revive the whole retro gaming grumbles video thing that I was doing for the retro games. We will see what happens there. Also thinking of starting to stream gaming again on Mixer, so I will let you know if that's happening on Twitter and Facebook. Feel free to check out my Patreon, link is there on screen for you right now, and also don't forget you can catch my radio show, the Psychosin Project, every Sunday from 2pm GMT, 9am EST on that metal station. Have a fantastic weekend everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Drawn towards the flame, I turn